Hello everybody, this is Suki Gaming, coming to you with a 100 sub special. Uh, I don't, I've had a lot of time to think about this, but what I'm gonna show you guys is actually how I started out from the beginning, from the depths. um, and that was with this boat, originally named the Battle Cube, with a lot of missiles with EMP, frag, and HE, and yeah, it's controlled with the lasers there. And I thought, yeah, there I have sticky flares as well, just to this. I built this when I started out from the depths, almost started out. I did something earlier, but I don't have the blueprint for it anymore. But then that one became this one. It's basically the same ship, just another name. But then I played another planet, not Neither. I played the Terrace world. Quite good. It was when the custom cannons were still in, before the cram cannons. Those cannons were kind of amazing. They were cool. But I made this to counter most of the ships in that planet, and it did wreck them in the beginning, but then I needed some other ships. So I made this little, I call it the Speedy. It's yeah, I don't know why it's tilted like that, but it's supposed to be speedy with small missiles. It's not fast, but yeah, I didn't really know how to build, therefore the small and the look, and I wanted it to be speedy. So I put a lot of propellers on it, but didn't account for the water drag the beams induce. But yeah, you know, stuff ain't great. Yeah. But then there is, yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you right now that I'm going, as I said, I'm going to tell you how I went from ship to ship with new ships and all that from when I started out. I currently have about 700 hours, I think, in From the Depths. And this is basically during the first 10, 20 hours? No, yeah, something like that. Then I halted, stopped playing for a while, and didn't actually know what to do. But then I started playing again, and yeah, no, continued onto making the Speedy Mark II. Again, not very light on the water drag, but at least I found out that during that time, during that patch, this setup, like spaced armor like this, was kind of good against high explosive. So I made it like that, and then on missiles on a spin block like that, so it turns up. I'll spawn a ship in. Just need to pause and cut it off. You'll see, I think. Will it lift up? Oh, wow. Hang on. Just gonna check here. Right. Just do full. Like to do that. And it was kind of cool, no? Playing around with spin blocks like that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's move on to the next one. Then I made this ship. It had cannons right here. Now there's a shield instead. And I had one somewhere here at the back. This it also has that shield or spaced armor kind of thing. I never actually use this ship anymore because this ship I only use as a target practice. It has it even used some guy's name. Can't remember his name, but was it the Red Line engine? I think it's named Blue Line now, or other way around. Either way, I couldn't even build my own engines at the time. It was crap. Yeah. And I even made a huge hole right here. I mean, who does that? Without protection. And a small little bridge. Kinda cool. Yeah. It wasn't good. It didn't even use in-hull turrets. It used the turrets were, or the components of the guns were in the turret above the deck here, which kind of sucked. Then I made because I was so bad with cannons and yeah, and lasers, I basically only played with missiles. So I made an upgrade to this ship. It's called the Admiral Hipper. I like World War II German ships' names quite a lot. It's cool. I like them. And it's alternating between metal and wood in this part, at least. Not here on the sides or back. And I've been using this technique for a very long while. Having fuel and ammo down at the bottom, because it could be hard hitting it, but sometimes it's very easy for some ships or torpedoes. But this ship, ooh, see some ships there. Sports about, is that the missiles? Yeah, laser guided. About 38 missiles. Those on the sides. Quite cool. And they're powerful. They are. With EMP and fragmentation. And they go about 2,000 meters, I think. And then we have some AA, or anti-air missiles, yeah. On what spot is it? 3, I think. Shooting out a little faster than before. I've updated this ship, as you can see when the detection came out and all that. So some of the ships are updated, some are not. Like this is also cased with heavy armor when it came out, and I still couldn't build my own engines. I had the Red Line. Yeah, and that. Oh yeah, it has torpedoes as well. As I said, I didn't build any good cannons at the time. Yeah, and I wanted to try some what's it called? Cannons, ships. I made this quite big compared to the others. They're very small. I mean, this is just 2.6k. And this one here, 2100. Speedy, 790. 452. Oh. And this is 1600. So it's not very much. Yeah, but this is bigger. 8400. It's not worth it. I didn't really know how to build at the time again. This is when cram cannons came out, and I tested them out. And I did a lot of research on the forums and such, and found out that this is the best build again. I don't know why I have those, but at least they do quite a lot of damage, but they're not. Yeah, you can see it's not armored in here. It should be armored even up to this little hole. But it's not. It's so bad.
Listening.
And oh, get me out. Have some missiles? No, that's okay. That's flares. So I did have some ships in between all of this, but again, I do not have the blueprints. Some of the ships were called Deutschland. It was sporting 3 custom cannons, the ones before cram cannons. Yeah, but it wasn't very good, and I still don't have it, because when the cram cannons came out, I deleted them. I deleted it. So it's always fun to watch things fire. It's very nice to see it shoot. It is. Oh yeah, it's called the Bismarck as well, and it tried out another kind of hole shaping. You see, like it's all angular or sloped all the way, so it did compromise the space, but not that much, I don't think so. Again, I don't have my own engines. Damn. So I'm thinking we should just delete these, because it kind of lags the game a bit. Not much, but enough. Oh, and that one. That will take some time. I'll just pause the game, just quick. Let it despawn in its glory. I like watching it because I think this is just a theory though, that it reverts everything you did. Like if you placed one block first, like it deletes that first in the despawn and goes backwards. So the blocks you placed last is deleted last. I think. I'm not sure, but it looks good. Yeah. Bye bye, ship. Come on, delete faster. Ooh, it freed up some FPS. Then we have the Mini Yamato. So you've probably seen that I've built. Yeah, this is time I get better with guns. It's not good. It's not, but it works, you know. That's also when pack cannons came out, I think. Not too sure, but it also supports the angular sloped hull. It's quite nice when people are shooting sabot shells or low armor class shells. It just bounces off. That's nice.
Receiving.
Wow. Explosions, woo! Then we have the so-called battleship that everyone watched, it seems. It's, as someone also said in the comments when I made this, is that it's not the size of a real battleship. And I really listened to that comment. I degraded it to a cruiser instead, and it was called the H-44, which was a prototype. No, not a pro. It wasn't. Hadn't reached the prototype stage in World War II for Britain. Not Britain, Germany. It only got so far as to the blueprints. I think. I'm not too sure. But Blucher is the sister ship to well, what is it? Admiral Hipper and Prince Eugene, I think. I'm not too sure about that. Either way, it's this ship ain't very good either, as it moves the whole block here. You can. It's very bad. I don't.
Listening.
Now when I look back at this, I can't even understand how I made this so bad. I'm sorry if I offend some of you with that, but I'm sure many of you think that later when you get good as well. Like you shouldn't build like so there are gaps in between. That's bad. It's very bad. And the whole ship is bad. Now at least.
Listening.
Before it was okay before. Let's destroy it and move on to one of my other ships actually. Oh yeah, this. No way. I think this ship was before the Bismarck large battleship I made. That was 8,400 because this is only almost 6,000. 6,000. Yeah, I think so. I made it a little wrong there. I think this came first. This, when I built this was the biggest ship I have ever made until that point. Yeah, that's until the Bismarck, that is. Then you'll see that I haven't spawned in all of the ships, not the biggest ones. So you'll see very soon enough. And then we get on to this. I even painted it and everything. It's my new fleet colors that I got from the Stellaris series. From the flag there. It's kind of the same. This got the name Emden. It's a light cruiser, sporting quite a lot of guns in real life. But I just like to take the names and kinda make it like it. So real life, it had many guns. This has many guns. And yeah, some missiles for anti-air, LAMs. Let's continue the game.
Receiving.
So made it shoot pretty fast, but yeah, I made some mistakes. After the detection came in, I updated it. So now that, and I can't bother. But it does shoot pretty fast. It was very loud. That's still loud. I'm sorry. But as you can see, it shoots pretty fast, but I still don't know why, but it is very vulnerable here, right here in the middle. This is the first ship that I noticed that heavy armor is kinda weird sometimes when it came out, that is. So it let through some projectiles or explosives or whatever, and it blew up all my ammo storage and eventually blew up all the ship. I mean, all of the cannons right here in the middle, they blew up just because ammo got through, and yeah, it was crazy. So I never used this ship anymore. But, and I still don't think heavy armor is reliable. I've been scarred for life because of that. No, but yeah, kinda happened. Wow, that was some lag. Thanks, physics. And explosions. Yeah. This is... I think this were kind of cannons that when I got real good at them, making them, and shoot fast and all that. You know. Yeah, let's move on to the last two ships. This, Prince Eugene, is an upgrade from the Admiral Hipper, which only had missiles. This has way more. It has 88 missiles, and when it fires one missile each half a second, so 2 missiles per second. I also updated recently, some days ago, with Lua missiles instead of lasers, which it had before, or laser receiver, or yeah, laser guided. Either way, so when it gets to the last missile, the ship starts reloading the new ones, so the cruise missiles, or yeah, you know, anti-surface at least, they can be fired all the time with no stopping at all. That's kind of cool. And then I had let's fire them just so you can see. You know, it fires kind of slow. And Leo missiles, so because they don't have any enemy, you just go up in the air like that. You'll see right now that it'll start reload the first ones almost. There you go. You can fire again. That's very nice. And again, some anti-air missiles. Because why not? So many missiles. And actually sporting a very small Sea-Wiz cannon. There it is. This is the first time I tried making one. Fires very fast. With flak cannon. That's kinda nice. After that, I also made the ship so-called Sudden Pain, because it uses laser systems only, or did use, yeah. Is that cruise missiles? Yeah, it was 2 HE, 2 EMP, and 2 frag. That's quite nice, but don't they have... Oh, I'm so wrong. haven't used these ships in a long time. But the laser is so powerful. I have a wavefront as well, and let's jump to it. Like, this is gonna be loud, I think. Yeah, it's, I think it's 200 AP. I'll go check, but as you can see, it says a very large engine and 2 extra engines by the side doing the little work, and the middle one having a lot of radiators. Oh yeah, the cooling is so bad. It has about 26.8 thousand power. That's kind of nice. I mean, look at all the pumps. Yeah. And storage cavities. Making the laser very powerful in its first shots, few shots. So yeah, and it had about, I think, 200 AP or 120 or something. But now it has 160 because they updated the laser system. The AP goes down when you add another pump. So it's a mathematical thing. It's like doublers divided by pumps or something. So either way, it's still good. 160 AP. Wow. Because you can cut through heavy armor, several layers of heavy armor in one shot. How much damage does it do? Where is it? Oh, was forward. 63,000, and 4Q laser uses 10%, I think. So 6,000 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Or something. I've said in videos before, I'm not good with lasers. This first laser ship that I built. Yeah. Oh. Let's move on to the bigger ships. I have a lot of ships. I think I made this ship, the Skincia. I used to watch Season with this Season with his battleship, and this I made this to counter his ship, but we haven't tried it out. Which one's is the best? Yeah. This is quite large. When I made this, it was the largest ship I had. And it drops the frames quite a lot. Because of the massive engines I have in here. I have 2 of these. And 2 of these here. For a total of 81,000 more power. That's crazy, yeah. And my turret caps are so ugly. I don't know why. These look better. These fire sabot shells, I think. Just because I don't know why. These main cannons are they 380? I got the what can you call idea from the World War II ship from the French Navy, Richelieu, or I can't pronounce it. I think it has 2 main turrets, 4 guns, 380 millimeters, which I made them. And I made them. Half of the time they're shooting EMP shells against shields to bring them down. That's nice, but Yeah. And they... Yeah! Woo. They fire quite a lot of shells. That ship is probably better now than before, I think. Because the disruptor conduits made the shells so inaccurate before. But now it's not the same now. They don't have that inaccuracy. So let's destroy that and can probably go back to the other ships. What? I have a lot of small things like adventure raft, and like it started out in adventure mode, trying out adventure mode. This this little thing, I was actually successful with it. Weird enough. It had torpedoes as its main cannons, or main weapons, and a shield on a turret, so yeah, face the enemy automatically. And some missiles, anti-air. Yeah, I think it became the air hybrid, so to say. Yeah, it was. Try to make it go into air. Then I think it got upgraded to this. It's quite bigger. Holding 250? Okay. Yeah, and it has this kind of sloped armor just to give it more protection around here. Because the main cannons quite powerful. Or if they explode, oh, that's bad. Like it have everything you need for adventure mode. That's kind of cool. It's a very ugly stern. Well, yeah, I'm really bad with hull designs, so bear that in mind. I also tried to do Niederwölder on my own with an airship instead, just for fun, you know. And I made some cannons there, and a cram cannon. It wasn't good. It's a hybrid, as you can see. Yeah. Wow. Wouldn't expect that. Cram range. I've gotten this from another guy actually, but I've modified it a bit. So credits go to the guy. I can't remember his name, but I found it on the forums, I think. Yeah, you'll see that in a minute. I made a cute little fighter. No, I missed. Let's do this. Warp. And it works. There's missiles and everything. Not that I use it, because it's so inefficient. You know, it's not good. You need a lot of them to work against an enemy. And I don't have Lua, so they don't avoid friendly. Yeah, a fortress I used in the Onyx Watch in the beginning when I started YouTube, actually. I de-weaponized it, so the cost would go down. Actually, I don't need it anymore. Bye-bye. Then we have Floater. Hi. I think it's just for transferring resource from one point when playing I'm playing the localized. Then I made a sail ship, and yeah, I've made all kinds of things, you know. Oh, wow. This episode has gone on for longer than I thought, but I really want to let you guys see what I've made in my time of From the Depths, and let you see the possibilities and whatnot, you know. Because you can make anything from your imagination, almost. And yeah, so let's go. Cute little thing I made um, a lot of torpedoes and a weird name. It's a thing where me and my girlfriend say to each other, just yeah, it's our kind of thing, you know. I made this ship also for her. Yeah, it's a sub. It's bad. Never used it in combat before. Let's see, Heinkel, plane. Try to mimic a World War II German plane. A lot of bomb shoots here. I'll make this so you can see. There we go. Bomb shoots in here. But it doesn't want to fly like the way I want it to, so I never used it. It's very bad. Oh yeah, Hydroblast. If you guys know Pokemon, you probably know what Hydroblast is. Came from because I want to make the ship out of hydrofoils and a blast from the pack cannons. Yeah, so became Hydroblast, and it can stay afloat without moving. The wrong buttons. So yeah, that's weird. The cannon is quite good. Shooting. Also, not a finished project. Only have RGGs and batteries and ooh, steam turbine as well. That's cool. Yeah, not finished because I really don't like pack cannons. They have a bad symmetry. Oh yeah. Also, one of my workshop ships or craft. Kind of cool. It was supposed to be look alike to what was it? Lathlands or Lathric's thrustercraft. Kind of sporting a railgun and 2 cram cannons. Quite good. I've never tested it so much in combat before. I don't really know how good it is. But I've tweaked it so good that it stays upright. If you spawn like this, if you start to go forward, then I teleport to it. Then I have controls. Okay, patrol mode.
Moving out.
Move.
Orders complete.
There. And it starts drift. He can't stop. Well, yeah, the I-401 that I'm building right now. The latest that I'm working on right now is the IGN Nagi Nagi. Yeah, probably Nagi. It's the lag monster. Sporting shields almost everywhere, except like under here. It has two layered one. The outer layer is alloy, and the inner ones is 2 layers of heavy armor. It is very hard to stay afloat with it, and I use so much propellers that having only this ship in play makes it kind of lag. Uses PID system to make the propellers keep the ship afloat, and an extra air room down at the bottom. And the cannons, yeah, from that yeah, very nice cannons. I'll let you see them. They're the fast firing ones. Yeah. Still not done. There, we're done. They. Oh yeah, 4,000 explosive damage. And with all those shells. Yeah. And about 5,000 range, I think. And it's not loaded. God damn it. Yeah, about 5,000 range. It's very destructive. And that's the point of this ship. So I want to make it very destructive. Sporting very big guns. Big. Ooh, where is it? Can't find it. There's so much stuff cramped in. Also a very nice bridge. Like it. Yeah. Oh, time is. I have so many ships that I want to show you guys. A ship I made with a friend. Quite cool. Big ship. Oh yeah, I could do teleport share. It has 2 quad cannons or quad turrets with cram cannons. It's 1600 millimeters. They're very powerful. With a lot of EMP in them. So yeah, they could decimate a ship with only the EMP, destroying the AI. Smaller guns, 348 millimeters. Some AA guns. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the newest thing we did to our ship. I tried to make, like, because we're up against the Lightning Hoods with this ship, I tried to make hedgehogs depth charges. Kinda. Against their subs. Never turned out so well. And it's not connected right now. So yeah. What else? An ironclad? This is when the steam engines came out. Wanted to make an ironclad-ish ship. So, ooh, lags, and it lags some more. That lag, maybe. Wow, that took some time to load. Yeah, it has 12 cram cannons on one side. And those cram cannons are, whoa, they're powerful. Not that they're really accurate or big diameter. They're still very powerful. But then we have the main cannons, 500 millimeters. Are they loaded? Yeah, let's try fire. I don't remember. Yeah, it doesn't fire fast. Oh, it has heat shells. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's get rid of that lag monster. Wow. Can't remember. Oh yeah, that's just a build on, or I mean, uh, like progress. Mirai, you've already seen. Lance is. Oh, this was a while ago. Try to make Hydroblast kind of thing. This was before the Hydroblast. These, like, pontoon-like things are just steady the ship. Oh, I forgot it again. Just to steady the particle cannon, because when it does turns like that, without the pontoons, the ship almost capsizes. Yeah. We have some frames. It's the same frame that Bismarck have. Also the same, but with a supply ship. Ooh, the lilac. Yeah, I can show you this. This is in one of my own Nature World Tour campaign. That's the missiles, right? What's the difference? Why are they different? Oh well, I can't. Probably AA and anti-surface. Probably. And I'm going up against lightning hoods also with this, so it has laser warners and smoke dispensers. AA cannon, and I forgot it again. It's kind of fast with hollow point. I like having hollow point in my AA turrets because mostly they are light armored planes and aircrafts, so they kind of wreck. Main cannons, which, yeah, okay. Fire normal pure HE, I think. I haven't upgraded them yet. They came. I also I increased the height of this ship, so they were down here before. And this is quite recently as well. It's maybe a month ago, I think. A mobile base, just a round little thing you can see in the picture there. Modified with psionics. You can modify blueprints right on a website. Psionics something. Oh, here we come to an interesting thing. You see the drone cannon before? That's the drone cannon. Heavy armor all around, and one hell of a big gun. 402 millimeters, and that's the same. Those shoot so freaking fast. And this, it's just a little ship trying to keep itself up. They're on docked stations, so they follow the. That's why it's called mother cannon, drone cannons. It's a project I had to see how it would fracture those if it would affect the ship. Kinda does, I think. Not sure. They're kind of cool. Yeah, I'm running out of things. Yeah. Well, I will have to show you these ships, the rest of them, in another time. Um, yeah, this episode was quite long. So I hope you enjoyed and hope you liked the story for me in From the Depths. So, yeah. Suki Gaming out.